Um, Top 10 team, hold them to 39% from the floor, 28% from the three. Um, Out rebound us by 10. A bunch of those were at the end of the game, offensive rebounds. We miss a bunch of free throws, miss a bunch of layups, and we still have a chance. And then we start missing free throws. So I got to look and say, are we playing the right people? Are we playing the right way? We're getting shots. We're getting layups. We got to the free throw line. We did all the stuff we're trying to do. And then the other thing is there was emotion showed in that game in one play. What was it? He dunks it, goes to the crowd, goes crazy. And why isn't that us? Why aren't you absolutely excited about playing? I think part of it is if someone doesn't play well, they can't get out of their own self's way. But you don't have to play great. You don't even have to play good. Just defend, dive on the floor, talk, be a great teammate, chest bump, get everybody going, and you'll bounce out of that. We haven't learned that yet. I got to do a better job. We got to make some shots. Do I got to play some different people? Probably. Maybe that big lineup is the answer for us for a while. You say, well, you won't shoot it as well. We ain't shooting it well right now. So let's, it's, we just got to figure stuff out. And like I said, disappointed. We gave ourselves a chance. And then every time it was critical, it was a missed free throw or, and in the end, I'm still trying to tell these guys, you cannot draw fouls when you're driving for layups. You have to make the layup. Don't avoid. Just go make the layup and hope they call a foul. If you go in there to throw it, you're not making it and they're not calling it. And they'll tell you, we're not bailing you out. You had no chance of making it. We're still doing that. That's more high school AAU stuff. But we'll get through it. Got a tough one coming up. I didn't even know when we play. I was hoping it was Wednesday. But I knew it'd be on the road because we've had two homes. And all of a sudden, it is. So we got to do something tomorrow, do something on Monday, travel, and go on the road and try to get this thing right. Questions?
Yeah, you guys, second straight game, you guys got off to a fast start. One of the things that was maybe a struggle early in the season was slow starts. Just what's kind of changed there, and how do you guys kind of, I guess, avoid
I think
slowing down?
they were emotionally ready, but then they revert back. So we tried to do let's sub to keep this thing going. But again, I'm happy how we're starting games. I am. But there's a stretch in the middle where we come down. In this game, we just miss layups, like layup, tip in, layup, layup. And all of a sudden, it's back to being you know what I'm saying? So it's something different every game.
Yeah, and you mentioned the missed layups there, 2 of 16 on layups. Just was Florida doing
Did
anything?
it was that?
Yeah, two
It
of
was two of
16.
16?
That's what it says on the stat broadcast. Yeah.
No way. There's no way a team goes 2 for 16 next to the basket. Won't happen. That's wrong.
Okay.
It's 2 for 10 maybe, not 2 for 16. No way.
Okay. But was Florida maybe doing anything defensively that was causing you guys issues there around the
I'll
basket, or
look at the
is
tape, but we were spreading the court so we could get to the rim. So we were taking bigs out, or it was a big going against one of their bigs.
Do you feel like some aspects of some members of the team might just be lacking a little bit of confidence right now that contributes to the layups, the missed shots, and everything like
Maybe,
that?
maybe. This is a tough game when you're not playing well. We can there were guys on the team that were missing shots, and I created a couple more shots for them, trying to build their confidence, and they missed those. It happens. If you really want to play this sport, what do you do when you're not playing well? Simple question. What do you do when you're not playing well? What do you add to the game? And so, trying to convince them of that and just say, hey, it's early in the season. We got a lot of games left. Individually, we got a lot of games left. Step on the gas. Start playing better. Make open shots. Make your free throws. You don't have to make them all. Just can't miss them all. So, you know, we got some stuff to work on.
Got aggressive. I know he had foul trouble in the first half, but it seemed kind of similar to Ole Miss where he gets aggressive a little bit later in the game. Is that something you need to pull out of him earlier in the first halves of these SEC contests?
Yeah, maybe. But we were trying to go to him.
You mentioned that you need to do a better job, and you talk about changing the lineup, getting the right lineup on the floor, playing the right way. How much of just what's going on the floor now has to do with the fact that these guys really haven't been together all that long?
It's some of it, and it's me not knowing them, but it's also there are other teams around the country that got new teams, and they're playing better, but we didn't get to scrimmage. So all that stuff starts adding up. So our execution isn't all there, but we don't turn it over. We're not a team that comes down and we get 17 turnovers. But we miss a lot of shots and a lot of free throws for some reason. And is it confidence? I mean, to build confidence, I can be a cheerleader and do all the stuff I'm doing and tell them I'm here for you. I'm going to help you. The staff is here. But you got to demonstrate it to yourself. You got to go in that game. And there's one way of building that. Just stay in the gym. Grind it. This is hard. They all had expectations individually. And then you have team expectations. This is hard. And that's why it's my job. I got to keep leading. I got to lead. And I got to be strong through this. And as you know, I haven't been through a bunch of these stretches. This stretch could keep going for a while. And I got to be stronger than them. And I got to let them know this is all part of it. Teams go through this. I think there's an NBA team everybody's screaming about right now. Celtics? Teams go through it. I've been through stuff, but again, one thing I want to say, the crowd was great today. We need that plus every game we play here because we got to steal some stuff here. That was a top 10 team. We're looking at like we were, that's a top 10 team. We did good stuff to them. We created good shots and good opportunities at the rim and free throws. We did some good stuff. Not enough. Not enough. Now we got to figure out what enough is.
Things like that. Coaches always talk about easy things to correct, hard things to correct. How easy is it to correct the things that you guys aren't doing right now?
Free throws, open shots, most of that stuff's mentality. And we can talk and go and, when we grew up, we didn't have this social media barrage that these guys have. There's a lot of stuff coming at them from around them. And I've just got to hold them accountable, let them know what's acceptable and what's not, and keep building them up. But you got to go in the game and perform. That's your job, to get in the game and perform. Your job is to perform. My job is to coach. If I only play you 15 minutes, and that 15 minutes show me you should play 20. Show me you should play 20. You play 10 minutes and you want to play 15. You play 8 minutes and you want to play 20. Show me. Show me. Show everybody. So everybody's saying so-and-so should be playing more. And we'll see. This isn't easy for our fans, for our team, for our coaches, for me. It is what it is. Let's go on to the next one, get this thing going.
BetOnline continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, the NBA, and college basketball to NHL and UFC, head to BetOnline today and don't forget to use the promo code BELIEVE for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here.